Okay, the play button.
The funny button has been pressed. Quick, no one say a racial slur in the first 7 seconds.
Can't promise anything.
Okay, well it's been 14.
Really making
so
me try hard.
Me
Clanker.
desperately trying not to say a racial slur.
That's just fun.
I'm so
Do
glad.
you have headphones on?
What a headphone.
So yeah, I do prefer not to be blasted by soundboards.
You could just mute his soundboard, so.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah, I've done that with everyone in this school.
Oh.
Yeah, none of you have soundboard privileges according to me.
You
Wait,
can't mute
but-
my actual soundboard, but no, I'm not
I
a
can
TV member,
server
so I'm not
mute
using
you.
it.
But it still works.
Who's really winning?
fun fact, muted people can still use soundboard.
Wait, only
Yeah,
only
but you
two
won't hear it.
soundboard can be heard then.
Yeah, people don't hear it.
No, people do hear it if you're on mute, it's funny.
Anyway. Last session, I can't be bothered to ask one of you guys to recap it, and then just sit here in silence until one of the same 2 people inevitably does it.
Okay, so what happened last session? We went to the Singing Mountains. And
I'm very silly.
found Big Bird.
Oh yeah, and then
Tried
it
to
ran
kill
away
Big
like a little
Bird.
sissy baby.
Ended up killing Big Bird.
You missed
And
out
then
a
we-
lot between when we found Big Bird
Yeah,
and when we
yeah.
killed Big Bird.
You know, like
missed
out a
stumbling
lot.
across the ancestral
Yeah.
home of Sparkles that had been buried
Yes.
under a landslide whilst the
I
top
was-
of a
I was-
mountain was blown up.
I was about
Quote
to
unquote,
say that.
quote unquote, unintentionally pissing off a group of assholes.
Oh, those hobgoblins existed solely for the purpose of a fight to close the story out.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of fights to close story arcs,
To
Oh, no.
distract us and to distract us while the bird
Oh
came
no.
back.
Apparently, the
Are
bird fucking
you
flew
all
in,
heading-
dealt
well.
3 damage to me, and then tried running the fuck away.
are you heading back to the city or
Still
to?
can't use my character sheet.
That sounds like
Do
a
we have
you
anything
problem.
else to do here?
Not really.
Do the bodies have anything worth searching?
You already did looting stuff yesterday. Well, not
Did
So
yesterday.
my dog is just gone.
In game is yesterday.
I'm going to build a little kind of shrine of stones or rocks,
Burial.
just to mark the
Lovely tribal burial.
mark the position of my village.
Cool.
Angus will assist because he understands.
Character development.
He's literally a war chief of a tribe to go off, I guess.
Well then, what are your characters doing now? Now that the small little shrine is constructed.
Considering we've got nothing left to do here. I suppose we just go back then.
Cool. Everyone in agreement? Technically, Rox's character doesn't exist yet, so.
Are we travelling back on the same day or a different day?
Long rest had happened, so if you wanted to change any spells, you could.
Yeah, sure. We leveled up before the long rest, didn't we?
I'd say that the
Probably.
level up happens during the rest.
So does that mean
Okay.
we get a new hit point total?
Yes.
Alright.
Also, my dog is just kind of like gone.
Just need to ask
Oh.
Drew a question privately.
Dog.
I need to pee, so I should be right back.
Everyone got done what they needed? Or
No, because you need to look at your message in Foundry
what?
chat. There's a message in chat to you.
Oh.
Wait, what?
No, they'll be in the city.
Okay. In
Or
which
in
case,
the next populated area that you go to.
yeah. In which case, then, during the night, as we feel our power grow, I'm going to unprepare that, and I'm going to prepare that. Muhaha, muhaha. Yeah. So yes, Sparkles will wake up nice and happy, and look around the area nice and early, for the nearest big tree.
If you went
Suitable.
back up the valley by the exploded mountain top, there are a couple trees that you could
Suitable.
walk through if you so desired.
Okay. And I'm sure that I've probably seen plenty of opportune trees to use on the other side near
Yeah, there's
where
one
we
in
want to
like
go.
a courtyard type thing where you
Lovely.
got the meats and all basically where all the important shops are, pretty much.
Yeah. Where it will really freak people out for a bunch of people to emerge from a tree. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'll return to the others.
The others have been returned to by you.
Mhm.
Hello. Wakey wakey.
That's the cue for you guys to exist.
Mhm.
Although
If I don't want to
just-
exist.
I'm not giving you a
Big bone.
choice.
Aw.
What?
Well,
Bruh.
you can always do a TPK, and I'll just avoid it.
No, no.
Oh
Okay,
no, not a
so-
TPK.
Yeah, you're a guy with a character already done. But hey,
So
so
thank you for coming out here with me. But I guess people would like to go back to the city again.
Yeah.
maybe.
I suppose we don't have any business left here. We might as
No,
well.
nothing really left for me to do. I know what happened to the village now,
Okay.
and I know that the cat lord is on my side and saved me.
We will.
So if you'd like to follow me up to the side of the mountain again, to where the trees are.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay.
Sure, you'll privately roll some dice.
Yeah, I
Oh.
didn't want to like actually roll dice and roll, so I just did it through.
So, Sparkles walks up to one of the quite large, substantial trees. Places her new Staff of the Woodlands down, just sort of into the ground, and starting at the floor, just as she starts mumbling something in Druidic, passes her hand from floor up to about just over head height, and as a green line just starts drawing upwards, and the tree starts to split apart. Everybody, 6 seconds. Pass through quick.
Okay.
Very well. Quick we go.
Clanker.
Yeah, you see the tree split apart, and on the other side, you see pretty much the courtyard of where we were the other day in the city, buying meat and such. And as you walk through, Drew, you can go with the rest.
As you walk
Yeah.
through, you boldly walk on through and partially trip on a "please do not touch the tree" line,
Oopsies.
which the guards look at and was like, and walk away. It's one of those blue laws that exist, but nobody cares.
Okay.
Well, technically, we didn't touch it, we just walked through it.
This is true. Who the hell keeps disking? I'm guessing it's what's his face.
No
Yeah,
idea.
yes, it's him. He keeps DMing me too.
Cool.
He's in cool though. Sorry.
As you get back into Rudal, it is quite a chilly day. Off in the distance, you see quite a lot of rain happening, which is what you would have been walking through on your first day of travel if you hadn't committed fast travel.
I love fast travel in D&D.
Yep. Also avoids me having to make filler content. Woo-hoo.
Like there's like a random combat generator or anything.
Only when I have it prepared, though.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is true.
And as it's my only, it uses up my only 6th level spell slot. It's going to be used carefully.
Yeah, I mean. Okay.
In the marketplace, city centre, courtyard thing, you see the crazy man shack.
Oh yeah.
He's talking with someone on the porch. There's all the shops nearby. There's a jeweler. There's the halfling blacksmith that's trying to carry a suit of plate mail that's far too big for him to carry again.
I seem to remember that I now have an emerald worth 1,000 gold pieces that I need to sell, so that everyone can get their bit of money.
Money!
Money.
So I will approach the jeweler and see if I can sell said jewel.
Cool. As you walk in, the door opens and a bell rings above you. And quite a bizarrely dressed person just like arises from behind the counter. Hello.
Hello. Do you purchase gems?
Yes.
I have this emerald. I wonder if you could appraise and give me a price on, please.
May I? He holds out his hand.
I pass the gem.
Again.
Not through my bodily system, obviously. I pass it by hand.
Why did you bring that up?
Jumbo.
Because I know what some people's minds are like.
Jumbo.
Yeah, you know, that's completely fair enough. You're in this party after all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, I do it for the fun.
Do you though?
Sometimes.
That's better. He pulls out one of those inspection glasses and stares into the gem for a bit. Picks up a small, like, man purse. Just takes a few coins out, zips it back up, and slams it on the table. That is what I'll give you.
And how much is that?
Counting through the coin purse is roughly 1,000. I say roughly.
Roughly
It
or
is.
exactly? Okay. I will accept. Whilst I am here, I suppose it's just in case, I guess.
It is in August.
What do I need? So
I think I know what you're thinking of buying.
yes, so obviously we've just got 1,000 gold pieces. I'm talking to the group here. Should we need another revivifier cast, that costs a diamond worth of 300 gold.
Yes.
Should we purchase one of those with this money?
I feel like we should.
It looks good to
Because
future proof, so
yeah,
Yeah.
I obviously can't just keep doing that myself, and obviously the last time I just didn't have that with me to be able to cast it.
Angus
Yeah.
does not care.
So yeah. Okay. And do you happen to have a diamond for the value of 300 gold pieces?
Yes. He pulls out a diamond from beneath the drawer and just cracks it through the top of the work surface.
Okay. Is it a prerequisite that all vendors in these cities are absolute bonkers?
I just find them more entertaining than sitting here reading a menu.
Okay.
The more eccentric they are, the less I mind playing them.
I will count back 300 of the gold. Or, oh no, screw that. I'll just give 3 of my platinum back. It's probably, no, that's only 10, 30 gold, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, screw it. I'll just give 300 gold pieces back. So we have
He
now
slides
got
the gemstone towards you.
700 gold to divide by, how many of us are there? 4?
I
1?
think there were 4, yeah.
175 each.
175 gold each. Oh god. Fucking 496 plus 175, right?
175, yeah.
Yeah. 671. Star. Okay, cool. What's that?
The gemstone person pulls out a goldfish and starts feeding it.
As in, like, pulls it out their pocket?
No, like there's a fish bowl underneath the drawer. He just pulls the bowl out and starts shaking some pellets in it.
Now that makes sense.
Since all your characters are like mental, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a literal fish made out of gold rather than a small goldfish.
I mean, those probably exist. You know.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised.
What do you think
Right.
the aboleth was eating?
Lesser restoration.
Nice
That's
snack on
greater
solid gold.
restoration. Greater restoration is, I think, a 5th. Yep, a 5th. I think that's dust. Yeah, and can I also have 100 gold pieces worth of diamond dust, please?
Yes.
Actually, just in case, better make that 200.
Yes. He pulls out 2 small bags that look like meth and hands them
Lovely.
over.
Love that.
So to my inventory, I need to add those things. Right, let's put diamond dust. These. For use in greater restoration. Okay. And another one, which is diamond worth 300 GP. Revivify. Okay, excellent.
Cool.
In which case, I'm going to cast the Revivify spell. Oh, have I got it prepared? Spells prepared. Revivify. Yep, I'm going to cast the Revivify spell now into the Ring of Spell Storing.
The shopkeep's just looking at this, feeding his fish. Like, well then.
Expecting someone to die soon, are we?
No, but better to have it prepared and ready, and it saves me having to use the spell on the day.
Can't fault the logic.
So I really didn't need to really make the diamond worth of 300 gold unless anyone wants to chip in to get another one. That sounds like a no.
Very well then. What is your
Okay.
next order of business?
Thank you very much.
Good day.
I'd say sell my quarterstaff, but I don't think they'd get very much for it anywhere.
Wait, sell what did you say?
My quarterstaff. because it's just
Pocket
basically
change, really.
stick. Yeah, I'll just go and find some old geezer that's having trouble walking and give it to him.
Okay.
And then he accidentally cast a level 6 fireball.
Yeah, it's just a basic staff. It does nothing magical.
Damn.
Right, don't need to carry a staff. I'm carrying a staff of the woodlands. I also have a slight issue. I cannot keep hold of all the tuned things I am carrying. So I need the ring of spell storing. The slippers would be useful. I cannot. Does anyone use? Would anyone benefit from the pearl of power?
I don't know when.
Pull of Power gives people a spell slot.
Back. So
What's a spell slot?
if you expend a spell slot, you can use it to get up to a 3rd level spell slot back. 1 charge per day.
I mean, I haven't even run out of spell slots before, so I don't know how useful it'd be to me, because I barely use spells.
Mm.
Okay then.
Okay. I'll keep it for now, just in case someone needs it.
Alright. What's your next order of business?
We need to try and track down this sigil thing, don't we? Right, slippers, staff, ring. Pearl of power, can't use. The that thingy of disease, the
Perfect
thingy of
app.
health. Yeah, that doesn't need attuning by the look of things, because it's not listed on my list of attunement.
Fair enough.
So the only thing I can't use at the moment is the Pearl of Power. So I'll hold on to it until I know no one else in the group needs it, and if not, I'll sell it.
Okay. Where to now?
Although technically someone else could use the Ring of Stealth spell storing, and I can still cast a spell into that, and they can then just use the Revivify from me as and when needed, and then I can use the Pearl of Power to get my up to a 3rd level spell back should I need to in combat. Since I do a lot of spells during combat.
Cheehy doo doo.
Anyway, things to work out. Okay, that's all the thing I need to do.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'm good on ammo, so I don't really have anything to do.
Yeah, I'm good.
I don't need to buy anything.
Angus, weren't you looking into something to get?
Yeah, there was a couple of rings I wanted to get from the Madman. They'd definitely be useful, but they're quite expensive, unfortunately.
Well, for now, I could potentially lend you something. Since
Yeah.
I don't, the thing that I was saving up for was the staff, and The cat lord has given me one, so the
I don't
staff,
know.
that is.
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest.
Well, is it worth trying to find out what the price will be? And
I think
just
the madman said it was something over 1,000, but I don't really remember. I can barely stand listening to the bloke.
oh, he served us well, and I've got a. Well, I did just have 1,500, but spent some of it on diamond dust for bringing people back from various states. But I've still got 1,300 at the moment.
I suppose we could give the madman a visit, see what price he's looking for.
For the
Everyone in
madman.
agreement? Would you
Yeah.
like to find Ruckus's character first?
Well, we don't know where he is, so.
Same.
This is
Yeah, we
true.
don't know.
Yeah, we have like no
Right,
indicator of his
moving on.
existence.
I can say hi.
If we had an indicator of his existence, then yeah, we're first.
Oh, Prentice's character.
Mr. Pab is, as I said, sitting on the porch in front of his shack with company. Who, as you approach, is Athos. Athos is here.
Hello, Ethos.
Hello,
Howdy.
hello.
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 A stick.
I have my staff now.
Stick.
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 Angus was looking at getting some rings, I think, of protection, it may have been.
Protection or
Is that right?
generation, I think.
He was interested in the both of them.
Could you give us an idea of the prices?
Absolutely. He walks through the door, does not bother opening it. He just slams it open by walking into the door.
As you do.
Based.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to cast Become Ethereal and just walk through the door as a ghost.
No, he's just doing Skyrim NPC and walking.
Based.
It is very based.
You hear a creature snarl and hiss. And then what sounds like a rolled up newspaper going thwack.
He's got another one of those pits, hasn't he? I wonder what it is this time.
And he walks back out. Well, he holds up a ring in each hand. One of these is for unwounding the wound. The other one is not getting wounded. The protection one, I think I can use a monocle. How do I look? He holds up to his eye.
Not the best.
I look
Probably
with
best
my
as a
eye. Anyway, about the 1,800 geld.
For which one?
The protection one.
And how much is the regeneration one?
No.
Very interesting price you got there, but I suppose...
know the rough price area, but I don't think you can afford 5-digit sums yet.
Ah. Yeah, no, that's not happening.
Yes, very unfortunate. But as a trouble, wait, no. As compensation, I will knock 100 off of the protection one, making it 1,700.
Got it.
Wouldn't it be
How much?
funny if I said platinum?
How much is I have this scroll for Cloud of Daggers. I've never found a use to cast it. How much is that worth to you?
Scroll. Do you know what sort of level that is?
Second level.
Uncommon. Cloud of Daggers. That's the one where you make the pokey cutlery float everywhere, isn't it?
You get a nice cloud of, well, daggers around you, and anything that goes close to it gets smacked. Stabby, stabby.
Okay. For that, I will give you the sum of maybe 160.
Okay. We'll take that off the price of the ring, if that's okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Right.
yes, it finally worked.
I
delete
didn't
that.
have 160 gold pieces laying around, so that works.
Right, so I'll
My
delete the scroll
basilisk
of
has started
daggers.
sleeping on my coins.
Right,
Elbows,
so it's 100, 260 off of the price of the ring.
100. Oh yeah, because he gave you the 100 discount. Yep.
Yep. So what was it? You said 1,800 to start, wasn't it?
Yes. I'm gonna eat a cookie, and if it's audible to the mic, deal with it.
If you can hear it.
Right, so we're
Fuck it.
down to 1540, Angus.
1540. Well, I have 600 and 70.
Brokey.
Well, you want to keep a bit behind, don't you?
I mean, I guess.
Okay, so let's say for the moment, let's if you put in 500.
So that leaves us with what, 1040?
Let's just call it up. 800 260. Yes, that would leave 1,040, which I can lend you. And I still have a little bit left over to play with.
Thank you very much.
Oh, isn't that nice? Athos is just watching the whole encounter like, what the hell? The old man walks up, collects the coins, and holds out the ring of protection to Angus. Once I
I take
find
it
the
fine.
thing.
I'm going to convert my eight platinum into gold, because just to bump my gold value up.
How does platinum convert? Is it
10.
tens?
Yeah, 1 platinum, 10 gold.
I might as well do that. I'll only do 3.
Beep.
So it's a 201 instead of 171. And it's more annoying for everyone.
And why didn't you?
Would be right
I swear
back.
I dragged it onto your thing. Shkadooshka, there we go.
So I've still got 416 gold. I'll take off the platinum.
416. Sorry, my
There we go.
firearm took over there.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, but Andre knew exactly what I was talking about.
Unfortunately, I do.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, Sparkles.
Yes.
How's the bottle?
Yes, it served me on a couple of occasions. Thank you.
Welcome.
Once I worked out what its useful were.
I apologize. I would have explained it myself, but you ran fairly quickly. I hope you liked the musical corridor.
Mm. I like the musical corridor. It's so good.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Well, do any of you have any more business?
I can't say for the others, but I'm certainly spent. Haha. Right, Vivify.
I'm going to take your silence as a no.
Yep, thank you.
Or it just
Very,
means I should take a bath.
very kind, as usual. And hopefully my biography will stay there this time. Right, I've got the Revivify mentioned in my biography to say it's stored in the Ring of Spell Storing.
Cool. Wait, where?
Biography.
Yeah, it
Last.
didn't show up for me.
Ooh.
I think. Oh no, Angus is the tallest. But Sparkles is still the second tallest, I think.
There we go. There's a save button. I just click the save.
Ah, there we go. Anyway, where to now?
I don't know. How about to the inn to see if there's anything on the board?
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Cool.
At least if there's nothing on the board, we can sit down for a bit and work out our plans for what we're going to do about this sigil.
Cool. On the way to the board, an old geezer keeps hobbling around, nearly tripping up.
Oh, good. He can have my stick, my staff.
He looks up, very grateful. Does a little petting of face cheek. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Puts a silver coin in your hand.
Oh, no need for that.
He's already gone.
Okay.
Old person syndrome. They're either racist or overly generous, or both.
Yeah. Oh, both. Yeah.
And now that he's got a staff, he's flying along. Well, hey! Woo-hoo. I should have attached a spring at the bottom and it would have been a pogo stick for him.
All right, I think I know what.
Sparkles gets the pogo stick.
I think I know what
Question.
Pab's
Oink,
next
oink, oink.
intro will be.
I have a question.
I might have an answer for you.
Do I need to attune the Ring of Protection?
Yes.
You're telling me the mad bastard didn't do it?
He
takes
can't
it off.
attune to
It
it
takes like
for
half an
you.
hour of or a short rest or something to actually attune to things. So at
You,
least when we sit down in the inn, you can attune.
Yeah.
yeah, you can attune to magic item in the time it takes to watch Big Bang Theory.
The entirety?
No, one
Or until I
episode.
get bored?
One episode.
Oh. I don't know. Have you heard of the Bazinga Zip Bomb?
No.
Bazinga.
Yeah, it's when you hear Bazinga and the entirety of Big Bang Theory is just streamed into your skull in half a second,
Bazinga.
and your head literally detonates.
Yippee. I've always wanted to die whilst having the entirety of the Big Bang Theory blasted into my head.
I love dying to via Zip Bomb.
Moving on. As you enter the inn, shivering slightly.
You're attacked by a Tarrasque. Bazinga.
No, that thing
No.
is still asleep. Anyway,
Wait, asleep.
yes. Moving on. That feeling when they stumble onto law by accident and because funny. There are 3 things apparent. 1, Miss Nowhere is sitting, reading a book
Nowhere.
and writing a letter right underneath the notice board. On the notice board, there appear to be notices.
Oh,
And
fucking away.
standing on one of the tables is someone playing the lute quite aggressively,
Bar.
to which the innkeep is sort of sitting in front, bobbing his head.
It's Bohemian Rhapsody.
I can say something.
Mama.
Say something.
And yes, that is the introduction for Eddie.
So do I think
Yes, you exist
Oh,
now.
do we have a bard?
So I know his surname now. Van Halen.
partially I'm just
It's
a simple man Karagun. We do the fandango and the bolt and lightning, very, very frightening.
There's never been a bard in here before.
There is now.
Burning
How to deal with this? Lightning bolt. No.
You could probably buy a spell scroll of chain lightning from EA. Use that.
Who is Chain Lightning?
Oh wait, crap. Your
Chain
sword's
lightning
ability
is-
is literally chain lightning.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pocket Sand. I mean, Pocket Chain Lightning.
Pocket zap.
Pocket Taser.
Just go and have a peek at the board, see what's up there, and listen to the tune. In fact, I'll pop that 1 silver that the old geezer gave me into the tip hat.
Cool. This means Eddie
Nice.
has earned his first amount of money. 1
His first
silver. Which I'm going to put on his character sheet for him.
Well, thanks, kind sir.
That's Madam, actually.
Yeah, fun thing with D&D is that people's characters are sometimes different genders to the actual person. Which leads to a
Which is
lot of
fun.
mispronouncing often.
Yep.
Just to be
It
really
does.
D&D,
confusing.
the easiest way to get cancelled.
That's gonna take a while to get used to.
Yep.
I tried to talk in a slightly unusual voice.
As do I, but I fail. Anyway.
I mean, you've done.
I mean, some of the voices I practice to myself because I like the character.
Yeah.
I like just saying about it and doing silly voices.
Sad thing is you haven't met some of them yet. Anyway,
What's on the board?
on the board, there is. I forgot that I organised my Word document now. I have subheadings.
Congrats.
Nice. Anyway, on the
Subby.
board there is a notice saying that the price of fish has gone down.
Free fish.
The price
There
of barbs has
is
gone up.
a notice saying that a local mass murder of ducks has been hospitalized through a fight with a very mutated duck.
Mm.
I know
Their
who that is.
current partner is apparently tending to them in the church.
He's just become a mass.
Yeah, Burbs spent like
Nick
4
McKee.
sessions straight just murdering ducks. That's how they leveled up.
Yep.
Committing mass duckicide.
Speaking of which, you are almost paid to receive duck-based meals now because there's so much fried duck laying around. So yes, Burp has also been crashing the food economy.
Fried duck.
Fried duck, more like fried cuck.
There's
So is there a
also
local?
Why?
Is there a local Kentucky Fried Duck now?
yes.
I
There's. Go ahead.
when I push to talk on, I just start typing.
Ceases talking. Okay, moving on. There's a notice that says Guildhall, Eltarum, by the pricking of my thumb, and a poorly drawn image of a burning coin. There's a notice written by some insane person saying that the horses
Wait, go
have
back.
started talking about onion rings.
Yum.
I'm
Buggers.
surprised that block's literate.
Oh no, it's not. It's not Pab's handwriting. This is someone else.
Oh, fuck me, there's another one.
There's also a really brightly coloured notice with the word fuck. Nothing
So,
else.
just fuck.
Yep.
Fuck what?
Nope, there's nothing else. It just
Yeah, there's no signature, there's no address,
Does
it's
that
just
mean
fuck.
Does that mean you should do that to the sign?
No, it's
Well-
a it's a command from the king.
It is actually.
Fuck,
Yes.
eh? Okay.
But it looks so well written. It's like the SpongeBob
The
at the beginning of the essay, but
Hmm.
profanity.
Fornicate under command of king.
I mean, it's actually consent. I feel, but okay. Maybe I'm.
Miss Nowhere looks up at this is like hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Are you writing
Hi.
something else for the board?
I'm considering it. I'm preparing for a small sabbatical.
Oh,
Wait, what's the sabbatical?
Holiday. Trip.
thing.
Going to a destination with a purpose. I don't know.
I get it.
I don't know the exact definition of the word, but I know I'm using it right. That happens a lot. Also happens a lot where I don't know the definition of the word and I'm using it horribly wrong.
Real.
And I was
So real.
choking on a cookie whilst saying that because I swallowed
Lovely
incorrectly.
jubbly.
Why?
Hey yo.
No comments,
I'm
please.
gonna swallow these nuts.
I'm going to remove your thyroid gland.
My what now?
You don't know what that is?
I failed like all my GCSEs, so of course I don't. Well, I didn't go, but shut up.
I'm just writing letters of what I need gathered from where. And have to walk them around town and pick up stuff.
Okay.
Eddie, introduce your
It's
character.
Hello.
Who might
I.
I'm a young whippersnapper bard round here, trying to make a name for myself.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Okay. I mean,
Inform me where I should give a fuck.
Would you young travellers shake up Horse's hand?
Oh no.
oh no.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Maybe.
This
I
motherfucker said
mean,
young. Angus
have
is
you
old for an
seen?
orc.
Have you seen the notice board? I mean, duck. Like the duck mass murder.
That's
I
normal
haven't
reading,
seen the
dear.
Duck Mass Murderer, but I've
Look,
certainly
look
heard
on the
about it.
board. I mean,
Pants.
like, you know, maybe. Might shake your hand. I don't know.
So
This Duck Murderer seems like a handsome chap. I should probably write a song about it.
Maybe.
I wouldn't
Toss a
recommend it.
coin to your ducker.
Jesus.
Oh my god, that's actually so good.
Wait a
It's
minute.
it's Eddie's new hit album.
His only album.
one hit wonder.
Me when I punch someone.
So aside from playing your instrument and singing songs, what else do you do?
Well, I've got a bunch. I can do spells. Wondrous spells with my music. Quite charismatic chap myself.
Mm-hmm.
And have you ever considered joining a guild?
Is there money involved?
Yes.
I mean, it depends on what one you join, but most of the time, yes.
This board over here is where we get some of our jobs from.
For the Adventurers Guild.
Then I may be up for the job. Are you guys part of a guild?
Yup.
Yes, the Adventurers Guild.
We could perhaps take you out on a job and test your skills, and then we can make a recommendation to the guild leader to say that you can
I
join.
ain't speaking to that madman.
Well, no.
Well, you might not be.
If you guys are looking for a job, I have a few fetch quests around the city.
I'm more interested in the one with the coin on the notice board.
Where the what?
You
The
said there was one
flaming
with a
coin
coin.
thingy.
Yes, I did. Miss Nowhere's the one saying the What?
Oh, on the notice board, there's a strange symbol on one of the quests. Believe the symbol may belong to like a necromancer of some kind. He brought back a couple of revenants and
Still on
several
about
other
that?
things. From the
Still on about that, are you?
Yes.
Huh.
I mean, they've kind of been harassing us for quite a while. It only makes sense that we would be.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I swear I explained about that symbol too. Oh well. If you choose to go on that one, by all means. But my fetch quests I'm willing to pay because I don't like walking around the city all day.
Yes.
I am
I realize.
unbelievably trying my best to not say fetch these notes.
Are you saying that in character or not?
No. I know it's hard to tell because I'm ill, but no, God no, I will not say anything these nuts related in person. I mean, in character.
Yes, you would.
Would.
Well, it depends if I'm yelling at someone.
You killed
Yeah.
my family, you Ligma! What's Ligma?
Like my boss! But really angrily.
So,
Bro.
what is it that you're needing around the city that would require people from an adventurers guild?
Well, unless that I require people from the Adventurers Guild, I could go grab any able-bodied people off the street. But you guys are effective, despite what some people might say. And you're here. As for what I am in need of, it is mostly magical ingredients, spell components, supplies. I could always
like that
do
it's
with a
more
small company of guards. I doubt
I
where
feel
I'm
there might
going
be
will be
more
quite safe.
pressing matters.
If you have a key that unlocks everything, I'm happy for that as well. It's mainly ingredients, protection.
I don't know.
What do we think, people?
I just feel like there's more pressing matters at hand with the necromancer and that. I mean, the graveyard and like
Alright,
there's a
suit
lot
yourself.
going.
He stands up and leaves the room.
I didn't mean to like kick around. Like it's kind of like I feel like we should do the other quest.
She's not gonna waste her time sitting around talking to us, is she?
This is true.
You sure it's true?
Well, I don't know.
Okay then.
She
see
walks
what we
back in
can find.
quickly, slaps the roughly drawn letter on the board next to the one of the coin and walks back out again.
Yeah. Yes.
So,
Is she angry at us?
She just seems in general somewhat miffed today.
Oh,
Hell.
I guess not many people want to do a fetch quest.
It's a fetch quest. Name one person.
Dogs.
No one. Actually, yeah, dogs.
That doesn't count.
Dog people.
Get the hellhound to do it.
Yes, the hellhound just walks up to like the city garrison's like, "Welcome to our lovely home. Please protect the necromants and this random wizard.
Okay.
Protect both of them. Wait, no, my owner's trying to hunt the necromancer. Protect the wizard."
Oh god.
So, anyway, how do
Here
we
is-
go about finding this necromancer then?
Yes. What? Can we read out the quest with the coin on it?
It says Elterin by the pricking of my thumb, and it has the coin on it. And it also says Adventurers Guild.
Wait. I mean, there's not. We've been away from Eltern for quite a while.
There's also a small,
Yeah, there's a.
like 3 pieces of string hanging from it.
What's on the string?
Nothing. They're just 3 pieces of string.
Just like mine. Never
Okay.
mind.
Should we tape the string? Maybe.
What are we gonna do with it?
I have no idea. I don't know. But why? Why is it there?
To grab
Should we
people's
check the string
notice.
for
It's
magic?
on a notice board.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
joke, and it's just to string you along.
Heh. Heh.
I'm going to rip you. That's all.
I don't.
Should we
have
be
any-
checking the string for magic?
I think
No, we
you're
don't
thinking
need
this one.
to. It's just to
Well,
hang the
I think there's
notice.
something-
I was being stupid.
No, the strings are hanging from the notice.
Oh. Oh wait, but then okay, yeah, maybe. What?
Nothing. I didn't make a ball related joke.
I don't think I have got detect magic prepared.
Yeah, I mean,
Has the new
Eddie.
bard done any spells?
Eddie,
I have something to do there.
do you have
Looking
detect
for it.
magic?
Is that way it's called?
Yes.
And it's
How do you only have 2nd level spells? Did you not choose them all? I swear at level 11 you should at least have level 3 spells.
For a bard, he should be near enough the same level as me for spells.
six
Yeah, you have a
level.
6th level spell slot. How do you not have any other spells above
What?
2nd learned?
When it says 6th level, it says that charm persons here enhance ability. Those are lower slots as well. That's confusing. I'm interested in Arcania. That's the tangent to recall or about spells. See, it's Arcania that I should be using right now. That's a skill. And I'm
Okay.
that bonus +9.
Now you want to look at your spell book.
If you double click the character,
go on your D&D Beyond and check if you've selected all the spells you can select. Because I don't think you have.
Okay, going
In the
into the building.
meantime, it appears that no one has detect magic cast. But yes, Arcana can be used to check the
Ow.
string.
Yeah.
I'm never
Okay,
gonna
let's
understand
do
you guys.
Arcana check
Yeah.
then.
So
Who's
I guess
checking?
I do an ability check
I'll
for
check.
intelligence.
Oh, chickens.
Actually, no. Who has the best like modifier for it?
Well, Ruckus did just say that his is a 9.
Oh, okay. Then do that then.
So
Then
I
do
roll.
that.
Ruckus.
So I roll intelligence.
No,
Public.
Foundry rolls for us here. So
If
open your
you click
character
on
sheet, or
double
yeah,
click.
double click your icon,
Just let one person tell it.
Okay.
and then click on the word Arcana, and then
What
normal.
on forage? Clicking myself on forage.
On Forage, on Foundry.
Yeah, Foundry.
Yeah, double click your
Clicking
character
myself.
token.
Nothing's happening.
Oh wait, I haven't made. I haven't configured
Yeah.
this. You own it yet?
No,
That
man.
would make a lot of sense. Okay, try again.
Okay.
And then click on Arcana.
Double click. Why is nothing happening still?
Try and refresh your page.
Okay. Yes, I've got an image as well now. I'll double click that.
Has it opened your character sheet?
Yes.
Alright,
It has
click on
strength.
Arcana,
Arcana is here.
and then click normal. Okay. As Eddie inspects the strings using his knowledge of magic,
Yeah.
how you can weave it into existence, he determines that these strings are literally just pieces of string.
Who would have guessed? Me. That's who.
Me, but I guess that's kind of cheating because I know.
Why did we spend 10 minutes trying to summon
Correction. You did.
Correction, technically you did as well because you didn't stop them.
Yeah. Yeah, but if I stopped them, I wouldn't have been able to laugh.
You know what? That makes a lot of sense, and your brain is big.
Down.
What do people wish to do now?
Go to Alteran.
That is a 4-day journey.
Okay. So
Unless you
then,
decided to take, unless Buckles decided to take a nap and tree teleport. Or you decided to go to someone and hire them to teleport you.
I don't give a fuck.
what was that sound?
Probably Ruckus's mic.
Turn up the mic. Maybe we could take a rest here today and tree teleport. Maybe we should take the journey there. And but like obviously we'll sleep on the journey, right? Right?
You can do.
If we travel.
If we're
'Cause then you could have it. It's like a backup, just in case. You know what I mean?
I would need to know. We're talking about somewhere that we've been already, have we?
Yeah,
Aren't we?
the main
Apparent,
town
the
where the
main
guild hall is.
like guild hall.
Right. So yeah, today I can't recast it. I'd have to wait until tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we don't want to travel, or we could travel part way, but we'd have to make sure that wherever we stop in the morning, we're by some trees that we can transport through.
Yeah.
Or we stay in the city where we are now, where we know that there is a tree that we can go through. Although there'll be guards there saying, "Don't touch the tree."
Yeah.
Who may or may not stop us because it's a blue law. But there will be other trees probably close by that I could use.
Or the
Yeah,
third
it's
option
just
where you like hire a wizard or someone to teleport you.
yeah,
Yes,
but
but that
that's
does
expensive.
cost money.
I don't know, you are good friends with one.
Yeah, except
Doesn't
she's
make
probably
it
gonna want us
cheap.
to go do her quest instead.
Hmm.
I'm not going to
Well,
say
we should
anything
take.
about if it will cost you or if you'll want me to do anything.
I know you're not, but that's what people do. Like you say, I'm gonna do something else. You go back to them, and it's like, well, you need my help. Why don't you help me instead?
Tit for a tat. Titties for
But
tattoos.
anyway,
Fuck.
I'm just thinking, we don't know, like, we don't know what's but like, we don't know what the quest is about. All we know it's basically in Alterran,
Mm-hmm.
and it's to do with a coin.
Mm-hmm.
And
So if something,
the coin is the link to the necromancy stuff, isn't it?
well, yeah, but it's like, what if something's really bad and like we should go, like we need to flee,
I'm not
like
sure what you're
to
trying to
get
get at.
No, I'm saying it's like a option for retreat. Just free
Why would we need to
teleport.
retreat?
Well, I don't know.
The only thing is, if you're looking at transport via plants as a retreat option, you have to be somewhere that there is a tree, and we cannot guarantee that.
Yeah, this is true. That also means we can't guarantee if we can get there.
Well, we can get
Tree.
somewhere close to where we need to go,
Yeah, okay.
but when we're actually doing whatever there is they're wanting us to do,
Yeah.
yeah, at that point we've got no guarantees that we've got a quick way out, unless the bard happens to have, I don't know, access to a teleport spell. But I'm not sure they do.
Yeah, no teleport spell for me.
Speaking of the bard, have you finished checking if your spells are all done?
On Foundry, it says that
Alright,
level
but
4th, level 5th, level 6 level seems to be a problem.
alright, but have you checked on
Don't know
D&D
why.
Beyond? Because I think there's a lot more spells you can choose to have.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
There'll be a
If I
section that sort of shows known spells,
Mm.
and it will show a number that you can know and how many out of that you currently know.
No, at 6th level, you learn 2 spells of your choice. There's more spells here.
Yeah, so it's like a lot of options.
So what are you all doing? Whilst Ruckus does his spells.
Should we like take a long rest, use the teleport thing to get as close as possible?
Can do.
I feel like it'd just be better to just travel it, like manually.
Yeah, maybe.
I've got a ring to attend to. Like,
Yeah,
I can get any spell.
better.
So you're doing the rest?
Yeah. No, we're gonna travel there normally. I think by the sound of things.
Wait, what?
I thought someone just said let's travel there normally.
yeah,
No, I was saying.
I did.
Oh, I don't know. I don't really mind either way. It's just thinking about
Tie a
it.
ring to the.
Yeah, you gotta attune the ring, but can't you do that if we stay here and do long rest?
I mean, I guess.
So we could do that, then use the tree thing to get close.
Just bear in mind that
Is
that'll mean that we get there and I won't have a 6th level spell to use.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
That'll
but you
mean
already
that'll
have.
mean no heal or anything like
Oh
that.
yeah. Yeah, no, maybe it's better to keep the 6-7 spell slot. Hmm.
So let's just travel there normally. Angus can attune to
Attune
his new ring. We can get to know the bard a bit on the way.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will you be taking a carriage or anything there to shorten the time?
Yeah, we'll carriage it.
Yeah, carriage.
Okay. With the
I
carriage,
don't know.
because it will be moving overnight as well, probably about 2 days' time, with you arriving sometime at the second day.
Okay.
Or late second night.
Okie doke.
Okay.
Is the
Pretty
bard
delicious.
travelling with this random group of strangers who say there might be money?
Yes.
Cool.
Brave man.
Let's go.
Out of the inn it is, in search of a carriage for hire, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Stepping outside the inn, you see EA leaning against a wall talking to a dude in a deep red cloak, cape, cowl thing. I don't know clothing terms. Partway through that conversation, he seems to get pissed off and storms away past you. And so, walking around town, I guess. Thanks for the press play on the video. As you get away from the inn, Eddie just wipes there's apparently sweating forehead, as does Angus.
Search.
Any shops for supplies you're visiting up first, or straight to the nearest carriage aisle?
Nearest carriage, right?
Okay. Doesn't take you long to find one. Gotten quite used to the city layout now. And yeah, there is a dwarfen fella sitting at the reins of a carriage sufficiently large for you all. Sees you come, is like, hello.
What up, lad?
Oh, not much.
You
Say,
got a carriage for hire?
yeah, I was just about to ask if you were looking to buy one,
Yes.
or hire one even.
A
Yeah,
ticket
we're
for 5?
looking.
What was that, laddie?
We need a ticket for 5 adventurers.
Well,
Heading a few towns over.
your ticket
It takes 2
is
days.
coin. You hand me coin, I'll drive you there myself.
Yeah. We're looking to go to Oterum.
Oh, Elterum, nice place this time of year.
Yeah. Well,
Quite
Enough
yeah,
small
cool.
talk. How much would it cost?
How much would it cost, you say? Well, I mean, how much cargo will you be taking with you? Or is it just yourselves?
Also, our equipment.
Well, okay then. Fair enough. Where the hell did the thing go? I had that save.
Up your ass.
Shut. Well then,
Nani pizza? Are you fuck?
I'd say maybe 3 silver each for you. And that comes with my own protection, fellas, as well. They
good.
scout ahead and make sure no boogers on the road.
Nice free insurance.
Luckily enough, I had exactly 3 silver left over.
Oh, isn't that just destiny, eh?
I
Is this guy
hand over
Canadian?
my 3 silver.
Thank you,
What are you
Lassie.
talking about, eh?
But I only have 1 silver. 5 gold.
I take change, or I give change even.
I steal your change.
Okay.
Wait, is it 2 silver each?
3 silver each.
So I'll give you a gold coin.
Okay, I'll take that off your hands. And that's worth 10 silver each. You're spending 3, you get back 7. You already have 1. Here's you an 8.
Okay.
Hey, my brother of mine knew a bard that goes similar to your description. Said he tried to ripping off the pub he was staying in. Know anything about that?
What?
No.
Never mind. Just a bit of gossip. Well then, is that all of you paid up?
Mm-hmm.
Should be.
I
Oh.
paid.
Oh wait, Is that dog coming with you?
Yes.
Is in fact
Well, I might have to charge you extra for that. Nothing personal, just dogs are messy. Especially ones that generate heat when you're near them, and it's a pleasantly chilled day. I don't fancy sweltering if I'm not getting heat from it. I'm in money.
fair enough. So how much do I owe
How
you
much?
then?
Just one extra.
Oh, that's my last silver then. That's fine.
Well, that works out nicely.
There you go.
We'll
Done.
be stopping every
I
now and then for rest. Should be able to get you there in just under 2 days.
Okay.
Right then. Be off.
Indeed.
Right then.
okay.
He gestures to the back where there's a step up into the coach section.
Go and get in.
It is decently comfortable inside. The cushions are a bit worn. Some of the walls look like they could do with a good scrub. But decently comfortable.
Nice.
As the carriage goes down the roads and exits the city border, border control, talks with the driver for a bit, puts his head down, or round, gives it the okay, and you head on your merry way. As I mentioned, it is a bit rainy, but that does help with getting to sleep. I will select that ring as attuned for you. There you go. Hello, phone. What do you want? Why the hell did Andre send me a picture of him pointing a revolver at his character?
I
I
have
thought you
no
were about
idea.
to say, why did he send me a picture of a ball?
Because we
Oh,
do that sort
In
of
my
just
stuff.
read this.
revolver is very long. It's close enough.
Imagine having a revolver. I have a flintlock.
Tally ho,
You find a
lads.
functioning flintlock.
Oh no, I have to resort to the cannon mounted at the top of the stairs, loaded with grape shot.
Tally ho, lad.
Overnight. Wait, no. I should do a side chat for this. You two already knew it was going to be about you two, didn't you?
As soon as you said side chat, I was like, well.
Oh, this is what this means.
This time, in your dreams, Mr. Death actually shows up in all his charred, bony glory. Oddly enough, just sort of stares at you. And you wake up feeling quite sweaty.
I
That is
literally
all.
can't sweat.
Okay then, Mr. Robot Dude who can't sweat, Prince Charles. You just feel heat. Done. Better. Behave. Cool. In the morning, the carriage is temporarily stopped, and the driver pops his head into the coach bit with some assorted foods. Most of it looks like it was gathered
Wow.
locally. Well, not locally, just like, on the journey. You look hungry.
What?
Except for you, obviously.
Yes, could eat.
Here you go. He drops the bag full of foodstuffs. Takes a few bits out for himself. Goes to sit up front, and you hear munching sounds.
Yep, have some food, which I can always, as an outlander, manage to catch foods as well for breakfast and stuff. I'm going to do a long rest so I get my spells back.
Okay. And technically, everyone would have done a long rest. It's just you're the only one that spent anything that you get back.
Yeah. I need to do it so I can change my spells over and stuff.
And after a little while, carriage starts moving again. This time, it is quite hot. Yeah, not much to say. At one point, the carriage stops, and you hear a large scuffle, some metallic clanging, before one of the, apparently, carriage guards comes back and said, "Don't you worry, we had a spot of trouble with some ruffians on the road. We've politely suggested that they bugger off, and they complied.
Okay.
Sorry for the inconvenience." And the carriage starts moving again. I've been pinged.
Oh,
Oh,
that might have
wasn't
been my
anything
server.
important. Oh. Yeah, I was correct. And you were correct.
Yep.
That's amusing. Anyway. My brain is drawing a blank.
What's new?
Okay, it's your pituitary gland going this time. Which I think is like one of the most important ones.
It is.
Cool. I do remember my biology lessons.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
No, you're not.
Yeah, you're right.
Those lessons were pretty cool though.
Moving on. At evening, the carriage stops and you hear a campfire start to crackle to life outside. It would appear that the crew are taking a bit of a rest. This is the opportunity for the party to engage with each other, to not have just a block of time where I'm narrating you sitting in a carriage. I nearly said boat. It now occurs to me that you could have gone by a boat and it would have
boat.
introduced some variety to the travelling. Bugger. No, no one wants to. No one wants to do any charactering.
How about a tune for the evening, Eddie?
A tune. Yes. We have some Hotel California.
Here we go.
Of course, in this case, it's about a made-up place called California. It was just the words that Eddie thought fit best in the tune.
Yeah.
Just quickly getting my pick out.
Wait, are you actually going to play Hotel California down your microphone?
It's literally the only song I know. That's literally the only reason I named it.
Wait, you have a guitar?
Yeah?
Okay, don't do the entire thing, because otherwise I'll get copy.
Yeah, copy
And also because
strike.
no one
You
has
exist.
patience for the entire thing.
No, I'll just do the...
Just do
all
the
the
strumming.
chords. There you go, that's all. That just repeats for the entire song.
After a riveting performance.
Yeah.
How good is his performance, though?
Good point. Eddie, roll performance. Same process as last time, you just click on performance instead of Arcana.
Okay, performance is right here. Normal.
It's satisfactory for a break in a admittedly decently long journey.
Also, I have one thing. This could be quite dangerous. I don't know what's gonna happen.
But that's the fun of it.
This is true.
I mean, you've died. Can't get more dangerous than that.
Well, well, for a while, I've had these visions of emptiness, like a void, when I rest. But this time, a figure showed up and it seemed familiar to me. Just thought I'd mention that.
A vision. Interesting.
Wait, did you not hear that?
Yeah, interesting. Funny how you not mentioned the dreams about the void until now.
Well, I don't know.
We're a group. You don't have to keep these things to yourself.
I mean, you're right.
A problem shared.
Is a problem half.
Unless it's a disease.
Or in this case,
Well,
a problem shared is a problem quartered or fifth.
Yeah, I mean, also, I didn't know if it was very significant until now.
Well, you realised that my dream was very significant, so
Yeah, this is true. Oh, never mind.
it's worth talking about.
Okay.
Even the slightest thing that seems unimportant could be relevant.
Except for the DM's lack of brain cells by confusing wizards and necromancers whilst a dumb sketch about a dog place takes place. Or the existence of a goldfish. I don't know why I felt like interjecting here. That was a decent moment of characterization and I interrupted it. Bugger. Why doesn't someone catch the new character up with things?
So this is what we've done.
No, be serious. I heard there's some
Just go watch the videos.
All I know is that there's a necromancer going around. What's up with him?
Well, we don't exactly know. We've followed the trail of some undead that were in the graveyard, and that led us to find a vampire. And the vampire said that he was under order, been created recently, and was under orders by someone else to create an army of other vampires, or basically the undead. But he didn't know who it was. We only had this sigil. So we've been trying to find out who the sigil belongs to. But it's proving somewhat difficult. But obviously, it's worth stopping an army of the undead from being created, and if we can find out who's ordering this, we need to try and stop them. And we've killed a dragon, so hopefully we should be able to do this too.
And save the world, hopefully, right?
Well, saving the world is a very big challenge. So let's just try to save a little bit at a time.
Not exactly our objective, to say the least. It's more of a secondary part to our job.
I'm gonna take the awkward silence as a. Could the DM just continue the story now?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Sure.
Overnight, the weather returns to a pleasant chill, and you soon find yourself in the bustling town streets of Eltarum.
Nice.
Congratulations, you're either back home for most of you, or might be finding a new home for one of you. Cough, cough.
Cough, cough. You.
So I'm guessing everyone else knows this area off by heart then?
Define off by heart.
Not really, but kind of.
We set out from here the majority of the time because of the Adventurers Guild. Watch out when you do go there, because one of the rooms has a pit hidden outside of it.
I think that would have since now been fixed because it has been like a week.
It's been so long.
I thought they were setting it up as a hidden trap, just in case.
In which case, it would have been made safe. What now?
Well,
Follow the directions that the notice gave, I guess, if it had any.
It just said the guild hall, Eltarum, by the pricking of my thumb. That's it.
Go to the guild hall then.
The place is fairly busy.
I'll do my new customary absent-minded thing as I walk through, which is to give a little like hand rub of the dragon skull as we walk underneath it.
It almost feels like the dragon skull is smiling. That is a humour throwaway line.
Moment.
I do lots of those.
Attack it.
Pardon?
I said it's undead. Attack it.
Not yet.
Get its ass.
The Father Bush's assistant walks up. Hello. It is good to see you back, and with new company, it seems.
Mhm.
May I ask what
Yes.
returns you home?
We saw a notice in the other, well, in the other place that
Hmm.
Father that you set up.
I don't remember
Bush
setting
set
up any notices elsewhere.
Father Bush set up a. Who are we talking to?
The assistant. Father Bush's assistant.
Father Bush set up a notice board in another inn.
Ah, yes. And may I ask what this notice itself was about?
We're unsure. It has a riddle of some sort.
It.
What the fuck?
I'll recite what it said on there because I just can't remember.
Hmm. Well, if memory serves me correct, by the pricking of my thumb is a common witch charmed. By the pricking of my thumb, something wicked this way comes. And you say it points to here.
There's
Yes.
the Guildhall, yes.
Do you have any idea who posted it?
No.
All we found was a sigil
The
on the
sigil
notice board.
of...
We're not sure.
Um,
It's like
showing
between.
the coin that we
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
is
do
the
that.
same.
Oh. What on earth is that sigil doing out here in the out there, even in the first sanctum?
Don't know. We're trying to track down whose it is.
Father Bush actually was built for a crusade against the owner of this sigil. Did not
Oh,
think he'd still be kicking around.
he might be coming back. We don't know.
Would you say that there is a necromancer associated with this, you say?
We
Well,
believe
we
so.
presume so.
They seem to be behind the vampires in the second sanctum
And the
or
revenants.
in the revenants.
Are you sure you are dealing with a simple necromancer?
No, we don't know what we're dealing with.
Yeah, I'm gonna do what we should have done a while ago. You know that burning coin symbol?
Yeah.
Is that the same symbol as which we took off the vampire?
The one drawn on the notice looks like a very crude imitation of it.
Okay. So we are after the right thing. We aren't being stupid. Got it. What was the phrase behind it again? Oh, on it?
By the pricking of my thumb.
I wish to investigate, but I'm not sure what.
Well, some of our scouts have been reporting a large gathering.
Where might they be?
I do not mean a large gathering at the size the 5 of you could handle on your own.
Hmm. How big we talking?
At least a couple hundred.
Ah,
We presume it's moving through the area to attack a city. We're not assuming it would be Rudal, as it does not seem to be moving in that direction.
Where was the
yeah,
where was like the Drew or Dro like
Drow.
cabin? Our
Uh,
cabin, yeah.
the drow happened in the 3rd.
by the prick of my thumb. It
Yes.
sounds like a password of sorts.
It relates to an old saying, by the pricking of my thumb something wicked this way comes, I believe.
Interesting.
Maybe they're coming here though.
Who?
The gathering, right?
If so, that would be quite concerning.
Mm.
I mean, if we're to assume that the notice told us to go here, with that particular phrase on it and the symbol, it's likely they are.
This is distressing. We do not particularly have a sizable defense force, aside from the adventurers themselves, which, you know, they would need convincing anyway. Oh, our dear Storm Sage.
Yes.
Our mayor has been trying to get on good terms with the orcs who have been, like, as in your old tribe,
Mm-hmm.
who have been somewhat attempting to get jobs here. They appear to quite like the area.
I mean, it's quite useful for our trade. We might as well expand our resources and such, I suppose.
I would wager you might be able to talk them into assisting the town.
I presume you mean with the potential fight?
Yes.
I suppose I could make an attempt. We do love our good old rough housing, I will be honest.
Hmm. Okay. Does anybody else have any other ideas on where we could source any soldiers? No? Oh dear.
That was a very awkward silence.
Yeah, this session seems to be full of them.
I mean, Miss
Can I-
Nowhere, maybe.
Miss Nowhere? Oh, she did send us a letter saying that she was on her way in a few days.
Oh,
He
okay.
does have someone who's quite talented at making golems, though that would be quite expensive.
It
Wasn't
is
that
also a
her?
time-consuming issue.
True.
I suppose she could function as somewhat of a field medic. or field resurrector. But if that force is indeed after us, I'm not sure we could wait for her.
Hmm.
Maybe the magic man.
Old Pab.
What would that madman?
I am sure he might be convinced to lend some items, but I doubt he alone would make much difference in a fight.
He has an entire basilisk. That's if he'd be willing to use it.
This is true. However, if memory serves me correct, basilisks are actually not too difficult to take down in numbers. I mean,
Yeah.
you can see the rest of the adventurers here, and they managed to capture one alive.
Mhm.
Doesn't change the fact that it helps, though. No.
This is true, it would have some effect. Hmm. Well, what is that clicking noise?
Ain't hearing shit.
Oh no, it's just the music I'm listening to. Never mind. I'm being dumb.
Nice one, Dingus.
Don't call me a dingus, you dingleborb.
Don't call me Doodle Bang, you goddamn Dingleborb.
Yes. If any of you could make a good case, we could try and convince the adventurers to assist. Admittedly, none of them quite are on the level of you or our wonderful leader, Father Bush, or indeed our aforementioned wizard friend.
I
But
believe the easiest way to convince them would be, well,
money.
this is the main guild, isn't it?
Yes.
If this main guild gets destroyed, it'll be quite difficult for them to get jobs, wouldn't it?
One would assume so.
Yeah. Surely that would be enough to convince the majority of them.
Quite possibly. I will attempt. I cannot guarantee anything, but I am sure there will be some brain cells among. No, there will be some willing to help anyway. I doubt there is a brain cell in this room that isn't in this conversation.
If we have an idea of when they might be arriving, and if we can afford a gem-encrusted bowl worth 1,000 gold pieces, I could cast Hero's Feast.
What does that do?
It creates a feast that a number of people can consume. It would take an hour for people to consume it. And then for 24 hours, every creature that partakes in that feast is cured of all diseases and poisons, becomes immune to poison and being frightened, gets benefits against wisdom-based magics, and also has their health increased somewhat. So might make a bit of a difference within a battle, especially against if we're expecting undead.
Possibly. Oh, one idea. Ura, you have ties with the local
Yeah.
church, don't you? Due to
Yeah.
circumstance.
Yes.
Perhaps you could try and convince them to aid.
Yes, potentially.
As seen with Father Bush, some people take their dedication to a deity strong enough to warp existence.
Yeah.
I could awaken some trees.
Hmm. Hold on. Just reading something. Listening's
Though,
effect on you.
though again, I would still need an agate worth 1,000 gold pieces for each tree.
8,000, did you say?
No, 1,000 per tree.
Oh.
Per casting of the spell, effectively.
Hmm.
If only I could, unlike clerics, I don't have a direct ability to commune with the Cat Lord, otherwise I could see if the Cat Lord can assist in any way.
Perhaps asking at the local church whilst our mechanical friend tries to borrow their ears.
I can try calling out to him, but I've got no guarantees. I have no spells that allow me to call to him normally or magically. So far he's appeared recently, but of his own accord. I can certainly conjure fae, beasts, but
I'm sure some of our other druids here could do that and save you the effort.
Yes.
Well, I am not sure there is much else that we can recruit aside from the city guard that any one of you could speak to the town mayor and get that done. Well, possibly.
Yeah.
If he was convinced, I am almost certain he would try and convince some of the townsfolk to chip in. After all, to attack the guild hall, you would have to attack the entire town.
Have you heard of our Lord and Savior, the peasant camp?
I'm removing your entire endocrine system at this point.
Based.
Yep. I need to see it my way. Until I remove your eyeballs. Yeah, I'm going to make a killing on the black market after this session.
For those who don't know, a peasant cannon
Don't.
takes advantage of how actions function. We're not allowed to use it because our DM says so. So I might as well explain it for them.
I guess so.
I mean, I've technically explained it. It's literally taking advantage of how actions function.
Hmm.
since everyone's turn takes place within 6 seconds, you know, you can kind of see what happens.
You get a bunch of people to ready in action to pass the javelin along until the final one throws it, effectively making it travel between several pairs of hands in 6 seconds.
Therefore,
also due
traveling
to
at
how
about the speed of
actions
sound.
Also due to how actions work would mean the only damage is from the throwing at the end.
Hmm.
You might as
You could
well
also
just
do it with a
get
rock.
more sticks and have more effective javelins thrown.
Hmm.
Anyway, I am sure the town could be fortified in some ways.
That's definitely something.
Unless...
I could get some of my men to work on that if you want.
Well, yes, if you can convince them to help, that would be greatly appreciated. Orcs are evidently ferocious fighters.
Mm-hmm.
Well, unless you wish to take a rest, before doing so, I believe haste would be important.
Angus is immediately off to discuss with the orcs.
Rest of you?
Go to the church, see if I can commune with the cat lord in any way.
I was also probably going to go to church to try and gather some support there.
The dog master and the dude with a musical instrument? What are the two of you doing?
Well, the bard could help, like, convince people.
Yeah, which people?
How about going to the mayor?
Yeah, maybe.
Are you two good with that?
One of them isn't here. I don't know where he went. Where'd Rocky go?
Rocky's mostly irrelevant. Andre, are you good with that?
Yeah.
Cool. Who should we resolve first? Let's do the mayor. I also can't be bothered to go into side channels each time, and it also make you all bored, so we're just going to stay in here.
Fair enough.
Cheerio walks into the town hall, where he sees his old comrade Samuel Goldluck sitting behind a desk doing accountanty stuff, it would appear.
There's Rock.
Who also completely ignores Causeway's existence.
Yep. That is
Unfortunate.
exactly what he did.
Eddie is with Cheerio in this. It's just you weren't there to say no, so yeah. The town mayor approaches. Hello, Causeway, long time. What
So
brings
it
you here?
seems some issues.
Or like what? The guild trouble hasn't broken any international laws again, has it? God damn it, it keeps doing that.
No, it's would it be worse?
I don't know what the situation is.
We may or may not be getting attacked by a large group.
Well, that sounds like an issue for the guild.
Yeah, but we need all the help we can get.
Why should we provide it?
So we don't all die.
would it not also be equally effective to simply surrender the guild hall?
Really sure that that's just how it's gonna go? We surrender the guild hall and then everything's a-okay?
Well, what reason would they have to attack this town?
I don't know, but they seem to be sending a lot of people. It would make less sense for them to not be attacking the whole while they're at it.
I knew it was a mistake to let that blasted building be erected. Very well, I will see among who the guard and people would be willing to put themselves on the line for the guild hall. I guess we do owe a bit to it.
Don't forget about the ominous lizards.
You're never letting that go, are you?
Hell no, I'm not.
That is all I knew of what they are. Large lizards without much in the way of arms.
Sure thing, bud.
And you, Bard, do you have anything to say on this matter?
No, I don't think so.
Very well then. Unless you have any further business there.
I think that's it.
Very well then. Moving on to stuff in the church. Shall we do Aura or Sparkles first? I think someone tried to say
I'll
something,
go
but it
first.
kind of cut.
I said aura.
Ah, okay then.
Okay, so we have reason to believe, or I have reason to believe. Actually, wait.
Oh, good
We-
evening, kind. Good evening,
Hello.
kind son. Very nice of you to greet us.
Fine. Yeah. So I believe that there might be some kind of army heading towards the town.
What gives you reason to believe that?
Well, in Rudao, is it city?
Yeah.
In the city of Rudao, they've made it's like a notice board of some kind, where a notice was put up by someone we don't know the name of, and it had a symbol on it, kind of like a flaming coin.
Oh.
Yes.
Would
And
you
the threat.
mind... Do you have it on you?
Do I, Andrew?
I'm not sure who it is that was carrying the sigil.
Okay, let's just say I have it. Here, you show it.
Oh dear.
Yes, that one.
Okay.
And I was wondering if you could gather some people to help defend the town, since well, I'm indebted to you, aren't I?
Yes. Well, in loyalty, yes. Someone cleared your monetary debt.
Yeah. Who?
Or they chose to remain anonymous.
Okay. Well, yeah.
We will consult among ourselves. And if any divine influence backs up your claim, we will see what we can gather. Oh, and any luck on Death's request?
Well, this is why we've been like looking for people with the sigil, because we think that necromancer also, well, the necromancer also raised army ultra. Basically, there was a vampire,
Oh.
created by the same person. Basically, he had the sigil on his arm, so this is still like his quest, but it seems to have developed more into a serious threat.
Revenants, vampires, and now you're saying possibly an army.
Yes.
It's
likely that it's more than one person doing this.
That or it is a lich.
What do you mean?
A lich is a type of wizard who attempts to gain more power than is mortally possible. So they essentially bastardize their soul so death cannot claim it. They hide it away, protect it in a physical object, so that their body remains eternal, or should it be destroyed, their soul can find a new vessel. Typically, this comes with a lot more power than a normal body can manifest.
I see. Well, see if you can,
We will.
Alright, thank you.
And then Sparkles.
So I'm going to go into the sort of holy grounds, church grounds, not into the actual church itself. And I'm going to, I believe there is an, what was that?
No idea.
Why did you open a jam space?
Who the hell is a jam space?
It's an activity on Discord where
I
like
did
everyone can
not
draw
mean
it.
to. I was trying to mute.
How do you
That's
accidentally press the
nowhere
activity
near the
button?
mute button.
How do you accidentally press the activity button and then press jam space? Oh, that is not good.
Just ignore that, okay?
Kind of hard
Okay.
to now. Anyway, yes. Holy
So
grounds.
So I'm going to use the Staff of the Woodlands. I'm going to plant it into the ground and use the tree form.
Okay.
So use an action to plant the end of the staff into fertile earth and expend 1 charge to transform the staff into a healthy tree. The tree is 60 feet tall and has a 5-foot diameter trunk.
That's a chunky tree.
Yeah, it radiates a faint aura of transmutation magic. So I'm going to set up a little sort of druidic kind of patch of runes and herbs and sort of incense and sort of things like that. And I'm just gonna sit there cross-legged, center myself, and just try and reach out to the cat lord.
As you sit there for a while, you almost start drifting off to sleep. And as you sort of start leaning off to the side, you feel restricted as there's a weight on your lap. And as you blink yourself back awake, you see there's just a cat. Just, your lap is now the property of this cat now. At this time it is Ginger.
Okay.
What's my cat doing at the end?
Cat Lord, I know I have no grounds to ask more of you. This city is potentially going to come under attack from, I fear, the undead. And we are trying to rally as many forces as possible to defend it. I will obviously use what magics you have given me, but if there's any way that you can provide any more defences, it would be greatly appreciated.
Out of the entirety of your clans, I was barely able to save you. What makes you think I can save this town?
I don't know, but you are my deity. There must be others out there that can, even creatures of the wild perhaps, that you can influence. I will see if the staff you have given me, I know it will allow me to cast Awaken. I think, use that on at least one tree to see if that will help defend, but it is but one item against potentially many.
Who do you believe this threat is by?
To do with the sigil that we've been encountering, and links with a potential necromancer and a vampire that we've encountered. And the vampire said that they were tasked with creating an army. And from a notice we've just found in the last city I was in, suggested that they could very well be heading towards our guild hall with this army, and to get to the guild hall they'll have to come through the city.
Did you mention the sigil or necromancer stuff to the Cat Lord last time you saw it?
I mentioned the undead that we've because I said that I saw undead on the original vision that he gave me, and that I have fought undead recently, and like the vampire and that, and which is why it sort of made a familiar link, and what led me to sort of come back home again.
All right. The cat in your lap stretches a bit and furrows its eyes. Draw for me this sigil, and you find a piece of parchment now exists in your hands.
I will dip my my claw into the earth and get some mud upon it or something, and just draw it onto the parchment. If that doesn't work, I'll stick it into my own flesh and draw some blood to draw it with. A sacrifice of sorts.
The cat lord waits for you to finish.
Could have just peed on it.
Why? Why did you have to say that?
Oh, I said it already, but I was on mute and I didn't realize, so I had to repeat myself.
It would be a great honour to be peed on by the cat lord. Thank you.
I'm sorry, what?
Kinky. We don't kink shame around here. It's not a thing we do.
I mean, it is a deity.
Anyway, moving on. Are
You're telling
you
me you wouldn't want to get
finished,
peed on by your god?
Sparkles? Are you finished, Sparkles?
Yes.
The cat looks expectantly at you.
Pet it. Pet the cat.
Do not the cat.
Please pet the cat.
Do not the cat.
Do.
Sorry.
I already
Hang
pet
on,
it
hang on.
last time.
I'm missing what was last said then.
The cat is looking expectantly at you.
After I've drawn the sigil.
Yeah.
I shall give it some ear scritches.
I meant like showing it.
Oh, I'll hold it up, and this is the sigil that we saw on the vampire. When we took it from him, the whatever it was that had created it took the life away, and it was destroyed. It had said that only whilst it was what's the word? Bound. Whilst it bound itself to the sigil and its cause, it would keep its life. And I found that the nature of the undead was against nature itself. So I've made it myself within myself that it should be destroyed.
The cat hisses and arches its back. Hide that symbol from mine eyes.
I will use produce flame and just burn it away.
The parchment refuses to burn. The cat's just
Okay.
like swatting at it.
I will turn it away so that it can't see it. I'll just fold it up and whatever.
You are certain that the force that attacks this city is that one? Or under that banner?
As much as we are aware, yes.
I failed to save your clan. I will try my best to save this one. The cat stretches and disappears.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know
well,
technically
my
we
cats
shouldn't have
just
heard
ceased to
this,
exist.
but I think we've
Well, I would assume that you'd have all, like, at the end of these split-off things, you'd come back and tell each other about it. And it's mainly just to avoid people getting bored. Who's left? Angus, I guess.
Why has the mute
You don't really
keybind
have
changed
to.
keys for me?
Go
I don't
off,
get
I
it.
guess.
Pardon? What did you say, Toast?
Pardon me. I said you don't really have to, but go off, I guess.
Hello, Gov.
Sorry, I just had to pause for a moment from fucking. You're alright, Governor, you know. I just had to take a pause. Anyway. Do you assume you've been taking care of the place?
Yeah.
Good.
Yo, Git Face, as we like to call him, has been taking care of us.
Good. Well, I've been told that you all have a slight interest in the town nearby.
Yeah, it seems pretty safe. The people seem plenty accepting, and
Eh,
you know, where there's tourism, there's need for big dickheads with knives.
Good
So
way
we
of putting
thought
it.
we could be the big dickheads with knives. Or just the big dickheads. Because, you know, reaching stuff off top shelves, picking up shelves. I don't know why those Umis like their shelves.
We'll, we have a good reason to assume that the place is about to be attacked by
Oh,
a
that's not
small
good.
army.
A long army, you say?
Yeah.
Are you sure you get?
Well, that's the information we've got, you bastard.
Well then,
It's safe to
suppose we
assume.
should be packing up. Find a safer place to live.
On the contrary,
Oh,
with the assistance of our entire clan, we can probably win this. And with quite a bit of ease, if I'm being honest.
hmm. Why would we though? No offense to you, boss, but you were trying to keep us safe for a long time. Why would we unsafe ourselves? Aside from jolly good fight.
Well, to put it simply, you yourself said the town's quite a good business opportunity, ain't it?
Suppose that's true.
Mm. We wouldn't want to make that business opportunity a bit of a waste, would we?
That's also true.
I'm just saying. Put two and two together, and well, it's probably worth protecting.
Hmm. I guess if we helped them, they might let us near their shelves.
Yup, probably more than that as well. Besides, the mayor of the village wants to get on our good side anyway.
Can't say I blame him.
Yup.
You know, he was taking a stroll the other day, and he saw us all making a camp. I swear, I've never seen him move so fast. He tripped
Mm,
over his own dog lead.
fucking moron.
Yeah.
Either way, it won't just be us, thankfully.
Well, I'd
Mm,
bloody
But,
hope not.
but with our help, it'll make it a lot easier for.
Well, you know the saying, you shouldn't declare a charge if you can't lead it. Would you be
Mm.
in the fight as well?
Obviously. I wouldn't miss a battle like that for anything.
Alright, boss. I'll convince the gits. It should be a bloody good scrump.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Gitface has asked if he's technically in charge now. Does that mean he gets Tempest?
No.
Fair enough. I think I just won myself a few coppers in a bet. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say it's a bet. Jenny didn't hear that bit.
Of course.
Right. Nice seeing you again.
Nice hearing that our village is in good condition.
Yeah. He walks away after giving you a firm handshake. Shouts, "Oi, dickheads!" as interrupts a fight, joins in for a bit, and then starts talking to some of the larger chaps.
Mm.
I presume you all gather back together?
After making sure I take my staff back out of tree form, yes.
Right. Where you left it, a small
Where did I leave
sapling
my
is...
staff?
After you pick the staff back up, you see a small sapling remains.
Oh,
The type of tree is reminiscent of the ones you found near your home. I mean, it's a fairly common type of tree, but still.
yeah. Cool.
Meeting back at the guild hall, I guess. This is a different place you wanted to gather.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
The assistant looks towards you all, somewhat expectantly. So, how did it go?
Well, I spoke to the cat lord, and I think I've convinced him to try and help, but I'm not sure how much help that will be. He's wasn't able to prevent the attack on my village, but he says he's going to try and prevent or attempt to help the one on this town. So we have the cat lord's help.
That is good to hear. Order? I think you're on mute.
Well, he's not. Doesn't seem to be muted. I don't know
No.
what's up with him. Oh, there we go.
Order,
The
how did
the
your
church
quest
like
go?
the church seemed to recognize the symbol as well. And they said they would try and gather some people together to help for the cause.
Very good. Storm Sage.
You know how we orcs are. It wasn't exactly the hardest thing to convince them.
Very well. I'm sure they will enjoy having a plunder through the armory of this fine establishment.
Mm.
Causeway, and I'm sorry, Bard, I did not quite get your name.
My name, Eddie.
Ah. I knew an Eddie once. He was quite the performer.
So am I.
We'll be the judge of that in the victory rounds, I guess.
You may
Provided
be
your
looking to join the
conversation with
guild.
the town went well.
And well enough, I suppose.
Good to hear. As for the adventurers, most of them are willing to chip in. Some of them are, as you can see, leaving. Right on cue. A small group just teleport out.
Pansies.
One of them, who was about to step onto a teleport circle, walks up, punches you round the face, and quickly ducks back into the teleport circle.
Pussy. Wanker.
Don't forget
Yeah.
Tosser.
No, yeah, that one too.
Oh, if only someone had counterspell ready. They were like, they're going to teleport counterspell. Sorry,
The
lads.
bard could have done that if he'd prepared his spells beforehand. Which he's either doing next session or might struggle.
The witch spell.
Counterspell.
Have to do
It
a
stops the
share
counterspell.
screen and go through it with him.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
I also spoke to some of the lumbers in the area and asked if they had any spare resources that could be used to fortify in some regards. And we will see what comes of that. Well then, we should have a day or two to prepare.
Do the
Do we
montage of
know
pit, dig,
how far off
pit
they are?
digging and
About a day or two away.
Oh,
Ow.
so not long.
Boy, oh boy, I can't wait for Angus to die in battle.
It would definitely be a death.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Miss Nowhere walks in, chatting with
appeared?
Athos.
she appeared as if from nowhere.
Oh. Together.
Athos walks up. He's been having a bit of trouble? Or will be?
Yes, we could certainly benefit from your help.
I would be honoured. Best way to write a record of a battle is to be there yourself, isn't it?
Certainly would be. No third-hand account that way.
She turns to the assistant. I'll require a room. And just walks upstairs. A few seconds later you hear, oh, there's a pit there.
Oh man.
As for Miss Nowhere, she's standing under the dragon's skull looking at it.
And Miss Nowhere's the tiefling.
Yes.
And she's the
She's that one.
she's the what?
That one. Me and what's his face? Also Athos. I'll put both of their icons on there.
With me.
Yes. But I couldn't be bothered to say your name, so I just said what's his face.
That's Ruckus.
And what does Was it
that?
Hathos? No War, no Miss Nowhere, whatever her name is. What does she do? Is she the mage or the wizardy person?
Hathos.
Yeah.
No, that's
I mean, she created the bottle of air,
Oh,
but
so she. Yeah.
you haven't
I'm
actually
gonna.
seen or heard much of what she can do, actually.
I'm gonna head up towards it.
Okay.
Hello.
Howdy, Sparkles.
I know you created this air flask for me. Would there be anything else that you would be able to provide or give support of during this upcoming battle at all?
Yes. I am by some accounts a sorcerer. Magic in my blood.
Excellent. We'd be very honoured to have you on our side.
Naturally.
And I will give her a curt bow.
Danke, Herr Sparkles. Oh, sorry, Frau Sparkles. Sorry,
Motherfucker
I got the
switched to
pronouns
German.
mixed up again.
wait. Wait, how does she know?
German? Who cares?
But
Um,
Andrew did tell me a little bit about Gem and the significance here.
Yeah, I do use real life languages as an analog for D&D ones sometimes.
Yeah. My character technically has no idea what that's an analog for.
Sparkles
I
does,
do.
because she heard the Behir
Oh.
talk
Oh yes. Never mind.
and understood it.
Wait, you telling me dragon is just German?
Yeah.
Dragons and Drakas, anyway.
Yeah, it's draconic.
Is that all, Sparkles?
Yes, thank you. I see you enjoying the dragon head.
Yes, it does look fantastic. Have a drawing back in my cave. Wonder why the wizard's so interested, though. Well, if that is all,
Yes, thank
she
you.
gives you a bow back, goes into the room. You hear a faint click and see the carpet where you put the pit shift slightly. Anyway, what's been happening downstairs whilst that happens?
Apparently silence.
I love it.
I would do, like, I would talk and such, but, you know. The more I talk, the more likely I am to be interrupted by a cough.
That's fair. Guessing Sparkles returns downstairs.
Yeah.
Alright. EA is just standing at the doorway still. Some of the adventurers are hyping themselves up. The assistant is trying to get this under control because you can only let so many mugs be smashed on the ground before it becomes a safety issue.
Business expense.
I'll fight.
Tax write-off.
You know.
Unless there's anything else Any of you wish to do, that is what I had prepped for this session.
Very well.
Or any other
Ruckus, do you
characters
wanna
you
do
wanted to speak to or anything?
Eddie, do you want to do a final performance?
A final performance, bloody hell.
Bomb these nuts.
Possibly. Just, sure. We could do.
Round up the crowd, you know, get them ready to fight.
This motherfucker playing guitar in real life. This Seven Nation Army.
I was just
Yeah.
thinking. How ironic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
yeah.
Does
So
about
roll performance.
With advantage, because I find that ironically fitting.
Wait, so I
Um,
press advantage instead of normal?
yeah. Let's say first. You get a resounding cheer from the assembled groups. Couple
And
gold coins tossed your way as well.
Oh wow.
Like,
if for next session you learn the dun 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 dun, dun, it'll be quite fitting as well.
Or do like a war chant?
Run through the fire and the flames.
No, he just shows up next session learning cultist bass, and session begins.
Oh,
Plays fucking rip and tear.
Plays Men
Doomslayer
Mania.
music.
It's amazing. Fucking.
Well, thank you for the session then, Drew.
Thank you for attending. Sounds like
when I
Ruckus
kick a
broke
guitar.
his guitar with that string.
Yeah, me when I
Nah.
kick my guitar.
no, I didn't break the guitar. I just messed up. My hand slipped.
Ah,
Started playing other strings rather than just the top one.
okay then.
I feel like such a good addition.
Well, before we get copyright striked,
Yeah.
thank you all for attending. And
You're welcome.
I'll send you the rules I made for big battles. Because guess what you're doing next session?
Holy
Having a
shit.
tea party.
Fight.
Bye.